Yanqing.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Tинъюнь. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll...
What did I tell you? We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, the conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old look. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult. Don't...
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was not—
Have you guys heard of the Lawfu?
The Sяньчжоу Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexaf...
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Sяньчжоу Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Sяньчжоu is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like also we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron Hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong, Is this—
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will have— Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazer.
This companion of yours, Blade?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to— Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the—
March. Get Dane Хэн.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Seems like the longer I spend in my room... March told me. I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. So if you're planning on going, I remember the Sяньчжоу was a sight to be. I'm forbidden from setting foot on the Lawfu.
It's way too much of a coincidence. I'm so mad. She just hijacks— We don't need another Oh yeah, I just spoke to Dane Хэн. Here's the deal. I should have known you'd listen to—
Are you okay, Dane Хэн? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Sяньчжоу Lawfu, and that we're— However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using— So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Sяньчжоu. 3, 2, 1... 4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express—
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman—
All right. I think we're all used to March.
So, Dane Хэн, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition?
Don't worry.
Destination Sяньчжоу, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Sяньчжоу ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Sяньчжоu, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's—
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Sяньчжоу territory. Request—
Welcome to Lawfu Skyport, Starskip Vin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling a vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please await transfer. Please await transfer. Please await transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Siyuanzhou Loffu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in a...
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko?
Relax. I've got Dane Хэн here with me. Yes, but I won't be make sure you're properly prepared before you...
Before we set off, the Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider. Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what the Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as Trail, always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of...
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to... Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing...
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
There are wounded...
The silver lining is that, I'm guessing the Siyuanzhou must have evacuated the port immediately.
Hey, you there! We need your help!
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
Miss Tинъюнь, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tинъюнь. I'm the ambassador for the Loffu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one. If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yuki.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong is kind.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a
Favor? Count me out.
I shouldn't have doubted you. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. Not that I'm doubting your skill. If I'm not mistaken, the containers and you've already put on quite the show. I knew it. We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Oh, finally! Look how many tails! We had a difficult start, but they... Don't fret. All
I was perfectly...
Please take your seats, On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Loffu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the...
You definitely sound like a... what?
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferry... Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take...
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but it
sounds scary.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tинъюнь, we won't go anywhere.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first.
She is a top Xianzhou leader.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But, Madame Yukong, why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know? Careless answers mean distrust.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt... Good idea. We can be his...
Let's not... Don't worry.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep...
Are you not
I've brought the Madam Helm mask.
Yes, madam. Report the losses to General Tинъюнь and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Tинъюnь has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of... But since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Lофу, and politely decline your proposal. The Sяньчжоу Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the city... You are guests from afar. There is no reason...
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore... We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Sяньчжоу Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Sяньчжоу Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Lофу. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been... I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate. Before guiding you, the hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission.
Don't be too harsh, Yuйкун. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to
General Tинъюнь.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Tинъюнь. I'm the general of the Cloud Knights here on the Lофу.
General, this is an internal affair.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yuйкун. This is indeed an guest of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Lофу, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the... Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess...
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice. I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with. As such, I came to the conclusion that the We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. Since the Stellaron hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are here. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us. Of course you do. The Lофу...
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known.
I don't know about strange, but... That's it. A minor Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster. Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Therefore, given our connect, that's why he asked for our help. He didn't. Now that we've figured that out.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that...
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use...
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the...
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have... Wait, what are you up to exactly? Tинъюнь, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed.
I can understand. There's a lot to... On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fushen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve it.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing it.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, there is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback.
Madam Yuikun, it seems like we were destined. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mention to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Oh, what? But we've done a whole day. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that...
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Lофу is facing a... She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your... She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first, seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved.
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmit. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch, and the General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're... More importantly, let's see how Dane Hen's doing.
You've been standing here for half an hour. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected collision.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man... If he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze, try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights?
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sушan of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? Huh. Okay.
Miss Sушan, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill.
My name is Dan Heng. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out...
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sушan will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent? Why not?
Long-range communication technology.
Doesn't seem like it.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that stellar.
When it first opened, the Petrichor Inn had another name.